And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Well, it looks like the Gers are wasting absolutely no time at all in improving our squad ahead of another season. It's literally been 2 days since our Scottish Cup final defeat to Celtic, and already it does look like we have agreed another 2 deals, which we'll discuss in today's video. Prior to the Scottish Cup final, it was confirmed that Hefty had signed for Rangers, a brand new left back joining from Fluminense. And already guys, going into the summer transfer window, which is still quite a way away, 17 days away from opening, there has been murmurs of players that we are looking to sign. Some deals closer than others. We've got one with regards to Jose Corda. Now this is a player that has been linked to the club for the last couple of weeks. However, there's been, speculation surrounding, or from other sources, and I came on and said I don't really believe those sources because they weren't really coming from anything credible, that Norwich has entered the race for him. However, Bulgarian sources and Bulgarian journalists are now confirming that he will be going to Rangers and that a medical is imminent and a deal has been agreed. As stated, it comes from Bulgarian sources and yeah, lots of different sources out in Colombia as well, also stating that Rangers have won the race for the player and it does look as though he is going to be signing. Now this one looks very, very interesting, and is one that I've always talked about, this model, kind of trying to find these unearthed gems and try and bring them to the team. 22-year-old for a centre-back is very, very young. He's got a lot of experience for his young age playing in European football, and looking at, you can always tell how good a player is when you look at their fans and what their supporters of the outgoing player say about him. And these fans at this Levski are raving about him so much and say he's an absolute fantastic player. But as stated, it does seem as though we have agreed a deal for him. I'm not going to done deal it just yet because whilst I do think these sources are credible out in Bulgaria, out in Panama, did I say Colombia earlier? Sorry, out in Panama. I'm going to wait until I get confirmation from my best of sources until I can done deal it. But it does seem very, very credible. I've kind of looked into it, dug into the sources that have kind of been talking about that the deal has been agreed. And I'm ready when I'm ready to done deal it, you'll be the first ones to find out. But as stating, it does look like it is nearly there, and Cordoba will be joining Glasgow Rangers and not going to Norwich. So very, very exciting there indeed. So that's deal number 1. Now moving on to deal number 2, and that is that Scottish media are claiming that Rangers have agreed a contract extension for Rangers centre-back Leon Balogun. Now this one is probably going to split the fan base ever so slightly, but let's discuss it and I'll give you my thoughts and opinion on why actually it probably is for the best. Now going into it, of course, into the final few months of the season, we have shat the bed. One shining light, I suppose, or a couple of shining lights have been Jack Butland, but we've quickly found out that Leon Balogun, 36-year-old Leon Balogun, who came in to cover the injured Leon King, was our best centre-back option. We found that out over the last couple of weeks, meaning, to be fair, all of our centre-backs need to go out of the door. And in the Scottish Cup final, I thought he was actually very, very good. And to give credit to Ben Davies, I thought he was very, very good as well. And I thought that partnership worked quite well. Now, Leon Balogun, of course, he's a player that really does get the football club. I know that's a phrase that's coined around and I don't really like it, but he does kind of get the club. He does get it. He's probably our best centre-back at this moment in time and has a lot of experience at Rangers, winning and all these kind of things for the relatively to the time he's been there. And this is why, going into the summer, of course, we're talking about signing Jose Corda, we're talking about some players going out of the door. And whilst I do like this approach to young players, you do need to have a bit of experience in and around the club that kind of can mentor the youngsters, that can show them what it's all about, and of course add quality. Again, Leon Balogun should not be the first name on the team sheet. I think he's been signed an extra year because he's great cover, he's probably cheap, he's won at Rangers, and he does get the football club. Those kind of 4 key fundamentals are as to why he will be staying put at the club for another year. Now, this is my thing for it. This is it. I all agreement they should deserve a year contract. I'm great for that. I'm happy for that. But come the first game of the season, if Leon Balogun is our starting centre-back, that's when we know we're in trouble. That should not be the case going into the new season. As stated, he is there for experience, there for mentoring, and there for a very, very good bit of cover. Should there be an injury, then we know he can come in and put in a steady job. You know, I like to have steady eddies or in and around the place, but there's absolutely zero chance, this is when the uproar will start, he's being the starting centre-back going into next season. We need a clear out. We need some new centre-backs in, some real quality, and I like the look of this Jose Corda, but we need some more. Not just that, I don't want to see Goldson and Cordoba starting as a pairing next season. Goldson's a part of the problem. I want to see some new centre-back pairings there, and as I stated, Balogun, I'm all for him getting the contract for the experience and using his cover, but absolutely no chance starting going into next season and playing, 40, 50 games. That cannot be the case. And I don't think Rangers are that stupid. I think he has been given a contract extension based on being cheap, based on his performances towards the end. He's a good centre-back, but also based as well on the experience and mentoring some of these younger players that we're going to be going for going into the season. So again, I am on the caveat that congratulations, I'm all for Leon Balogun getting contract, but only on that sort of part that he is not coming in to start every single game. That should not be the case. Absolutely not. So there you go. 2 deals that we have discussed. Jose Corda looks like he's going to be close to joining the football club, and Leon Balogun has reportedly signed a new 1-year contract extension. Do let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below with regards to both of those deals. How do you feel about them? And how many players in that defensive line? You can see that we are really ripping up the hymn sheet with the defensive line. Jose Corda, hefty already. Who do you need to see go out to the door in those positions? And who else? How many more defenders do we need this summer? As stated, let me know down in the comment section below. Now, lastly, before I dip, guys, the playoff final was yesterday between Southampton and Leeds United. Southampton, of course, went through. Joe Aribo promoted back to the Premier League, which saw Glenn Kamara obviously stay put in the Championship. Why I'm bringing you this story is not because the former Rangers players were going head-to-head. It's because that we had £500,000 on the line if Leeds United were indeed promoted. However, due to Leeds United not being promoted, we will no longer be getting that £500,000. So yeah, just an update with you with regards to that. But yeah, that, guys, brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. And remember to check out all of our merchandise. The link is down there in the description, or you can go to rscclothing.com. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.